Good evening, everyone. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you had a fruitful day. Well, today we're going to be talking about how to identify the right person. Who is the right person? We've all asked that question at a certain point in our lives. I promise you, this is going to be very, very interesting and straight to the point. So, if I were you, I'd want to hang around till the end of this video. So there are several ways you can identify the right person, but I'm going to be sharing 5 useful tips on how you can go about this. Are you ready? So the number one tip is knowing yourself. You know who you are. Nobody in this entire world knows you better than you. So you know what you like and you know what you don't like. Aha! I'm going to take that again. You know what you don't like. So when you see someone doing things you don't like, things that are major, like major deal breakers to you, you immediately know that that person is the wrong person. You don't need anybody to tell you that, right? So if you know who the wrong person is, why wouldn't you be able to identify the right person? You see, just as you were not attracted to people that do things that you don't like, you can't help it. You're naturally drawn to people that you like. You're naturally drawn to people that do what makes you tick. So, your job now is to test this person that you like. You test this person that does what makes you tick. You test the person for his or her genuinity. You want to test how genuine that person is. For example, I'm the kind of person that don't like brutal people that are mean. So I would naturally be drawn to people that are kind, but not just kind. If I'm testing someone for kindness, I will actually test if the person is genuinely kind. So, how do I test that? I would actually test the kindness of the person by watching how he treats not just me, how he treats other people. So, if he treats other people in my presence and in my absence, and you get both in my presence and in my absence, he still continues to be kind. I can feel his kindness even when I am not there. Then I know it's genuine. I know that person has the potential of being the right person. So that is the very first tip. So the second way to identifying the right person is the right person will exhibit your core values. This is not to be confused with the first point. You know, in the first point, you are testing the person, but now you're done testing with a testing phase and you're watching, you're observing. So the right person will exhibit your core values, what makes you, what represents you as a person. So, for example, your core values could be faithfulness. You know, it's something you don't compromise on. You don't like a cheating partner. It's something you cannot deal with. The right person will be someone that is faithful. So if you're with someone that cheats on you and your core value is faithfulness, I don't even know why you would remain or why you would be with such a person. If your core value is actually faithfulness, then you can't be with a cheating partner. You have to re-examine if that's actually your core value. Or it could be that your core value is loyalty. Maybe as a man, naturally, the right lady for you would actually be very respectful. Core values. Your core values as a person are things you'd also have, are things you also practice, are things you also exhibit, because there have to be a balance. You can't be seeking for a faithful person and you are not a faithful person. I mean, it doesn't, there's no balance there. You can't be seeking for someone that is mature and you don't think maturely. You can't be seeking for someone that is understanding and you are a tug of war. For example, I actually love a man that is mature, intentional, genuinely kind, committed and interested in me, and actually allows me to reciprocate these values back to him. You know you're with the right person when you can treat the person the way the person treats you and the person admires it. You get? So if you cannot treat the person you're with the same way the person treats you, then there's a problem. When you meet the right person, when you meet someone that naturally exhibits all of these qualities, why won't you love the person? The loving will come naturally. So you know you have found the right person when the person exhibits your core values and allows you reciprocate these core values back to him or her. So the third way of knowing the right person is things are not difficult when you are with them. In short, you can truly be yourself in the relationship. They bring out the best in you. Small issues are resolved amicably, while big issues that would ordinarily cause a hula baloo in your previous relationships will be handled and resolved maturely. You know you found the right person when you don't quarrel or fight over little things. The relationship just seems right. You don't need to work too hard. You don't need to work too much. Things are just seamless and you can be yourself around the person. I'll give you a practical example. A friend of mine told me that when he met his wife, one of the qualities that made him realize that he has met the one is she made him to understand himself better. She made him to be himself more. That she actually introduced him to lots of activities, lots of programs that will make him understand himself better. So, the fourth way to identifying the right person is that your personalities will complement each other. When I mean your personalities will complement each other, I'm talking about the things you have in common and your opposites. The things you have in common with the person will further make you guys to have a common ground and make you guys to be binded together. While your opposites, they said opposites attract, but your opposite has to be in such a way that it will not cause a rift or it will not cause troubles in your relationship. A practical example is you could be an introvert and your partner could be an extrovert. But your partner being an extrovert does not in any way put your relationship in harm's way. You'd reach a compromise sometimes. Sometimes you stay in, or sometimes both of you go out, or sometimes you allow your partner to go out and you just trust your partner. So your opposite should be in such a way that it's going to bring about balance to your relationship and not to tear the relationship apart. So, but if on the other hand, your differences, that's your opposite, causes a major rift in your relationship, then you know for sure that you are not with the right person. So finally, the fifth and last tip from me is that you will feel the chemistry with the right person. You will definitely find the right person attractive. There has to be something about the person that you like. So if you know that you are not physically attracted to someone and you are trying to double guess, is this the right person? well, you have to really think it through, because you have to find the person appealing enough, physically, mentally, you know, just in his way or her way of life, active enough. And I understand that sometimes you may not um, find someone attractive at the first date, but you know the person is not the right person for you if you've tried your best and find the person attractive enough, and the person doesn't give you the right energy. Do you understand? Then you know that that person is not the right person for you. You must feel chemistry with the right person. So thank you very much for listening all through. It was a very long video, I know, right? So those are my 5 tips, and do not forget to like the video, give me a thumbs up, and also do not forget to subscribe, okay? Alright, so thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye, guys.